Hey everyone, it's Trina Belcik from Life Family Food, Real Life Casual Keto. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified when I post new videos every week. In this week's video, we'll be continuing in the Back to Basics series and discussing intermittent fasting and how exogenous ketones have helped me. Now, intermittent fasting and the ketogenic diet are two different diet strategies. The ketogenic lifestyle is based on what types of food that you eat and don't eat, while intermittent fasting is all about when you eat and not what you eat. Intermittent fasting is where you cycle between periods of eating and fasting, and there are many ways to incorporate intermittent fasting into your ketogenic lifestyle, which allows your body to use fat stores for energy instead of glucose. Now, 4 ways to incorporate intermittent fasting are: 1. Break up a 24-hour period into fasted and non-fasted sections. 2. Choose 1 to 2 days a week to fast for a full 24 hours, while all other days of the week you follow the ketogenic lifestyle and macros. 3. If you're not hungry, skip a meal. 4. Alternate days of calorie restriction with days of normal caloric intake while still eating keto. Now, if you want more detail on each of these intermittent fasting techniques, I actually go into more detail in another video, and I'll pop a link here and in the description. One of the controversial topics with intermittent fasting is whether or not you can have any calories while you're fasting. Now, I have found that if I keep my calories to under 50 and drink those calories using exogenous ketones, my blood sugar levels are not affected, and therefore my opinion does not break my fast. Which then brings me to the next topic about exogenous ketones and why I personally drink them and how it helped me with intermittent fasting. You may have heard or even think, why do I need to drink ketones when I can get into ketosis all by myself? Let me clear the air here on that topic and say that is 100% true, and I completely agree with you. I have been in nutritional ketosis before without having to drink ketones, and it feels amazing to be in ketosis. If you've been in ketosis before or you drink ketones, add a comment below letting us know that you know exactly what it feels like to be in ketosis. Now, to get into full-blown ketosis, you have to follow a ketogenic diet strict to a T. Your macros, your percentages, your grams, all the charts, all the tracking apps. Everything has to be on point, and it's amazing. Ketosis is really good for you, and it has great health benefits. But it's also really hard to maintain. And if you're human like me and just living life, having a date night with your spouse, drinking a glass of wine, going to a birthday party and having a teeny tiny piece of cake, or as we head into the summer months and the barbecue season, now let's be honest here, a couple nice cold beers with some messy ribs in your mama's or your aunt's, or in my case, my cousin Tracy's homemade macaroni salad, doesn't it just sound amazing? All those food choices are going to kick you out of ketosis. And if you get kicked out of ketosis, you have to start all over again. And if you're like me, you'll probably go through the keto flu. And I speak from personal experience when I say the keto flu sucks. If you flat out feel like crap, like you have the actual flu, you feel sluggish, cold, you may even get the chills, your body aches, you're nauseous, you have brain fog, and let's not forget the headache from hell. Now, don't get me wrong, it's beneficial and worth going through all of those to get my body back into the nutritional state of ketosis, but it's also very painful and miserable and not at all fun. So this is why I drink ketones. Ketones have many benefits, and I've been drinking ketones now for about 10 months and following the ketogenic lifestyle for a little over a year. So I pretty much know what to eat without having to be strict with tracking. With that said, I do track most days to keep and hold myself accountable. Another benefit of ketosis is the weight loss. And within the first 4 months of starting keto and drinking exogenous ketones, I lost over 40 pounds and have been able to maintain that weight loss for almost a year now. I continue to drink ketones for all the other amazing benefits, such as energy. The energy is amazing, and if you're a parent like me, I'm a mom of a very active 3-year-old, and if you've seen some of my other videos, you know how energetic he is. And the energy that I get from these ketones is absolutely amazing, which allows me to keep up with him and enjoy playtime. Being in ketosis has also helped me with bloating. I don't know about you, but there's many times when I have a carb-heavy meal or glucose, and I'm not drinking enough water, I bloat and retain water. Now that's me just normally without being in nutritional ketosis or drinking ketones. I blow up around the face and midsection. Actually, within an hour of having a carb-heavy meal, my fingers actually start to swell and my wedding ring gets really snug. Not to mention how miserable I just feel in my own skin. And drinking ketones has helped me with my overall inflammation and got rid of all that extra water weight. Another benefit I've seen is being in a better mood. I feel amazing. I keep saying that. But my overall moods have improved tremendously. I don't want to stay in bed and just cry all day. I feel alive and I want to enjoy my family. Ketones are also a great appetite suppressant, which is why I drink them in my fasted state to help me with intermittent fasting for longer periods of time. Now let's not forget the mental clarity you get from ketosis and ketones. You may not even realize it, but when you're not in ketosis and your body is just thriving on glucose, your mental clarity is not even there. You literally feel like you're in a daze or you just blah. But when I'm drinking ketones, it's like somebody actually lit a fire in me and everything just lights up. You start to feel alive and you have this aha moment when everything just seems to be much clearer. Now, I don't know how to describe it except to just say like the fog is just lifted when I'm drinking ketones. My brain feels calm and I can think clearly. Now, pruvits ketones were designed to help achieve maximum brain power and performance to help you push beyond any physical or mental limitations. Pruvits' original Keto OS system was based on ketone research commissioned by the Department of Defense and the Office of Navy for Navy SEALs, as well as ongoing research by NASA. Pruvits Keto OS Nat Blend contains their patent-pending beta-hydroxybutyrate salts and is the only naturally fermented product in the world created through a natural fermentation process. Pruvits Keto OS Nat is the bioidentical form of ketones that your body naturally makes, providing greater bioavailability for maximum absorption to provide a stronger, effective, more energy, better appetite control, and better performance that lasts longer. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the ketones give you energy and are packed with the power of pure therapeutic ketones. Pruvits Keto OS Nat Blend is all natural form of energy that gives you that boost that you need to get through the most strenuous days. Not to mention the favorable fat loss. Now, ketones are not a weight loss product, but with the increased appetite suppressant, Keto OS Nat helps burn fat by controlling your hunger and reducing your urge to snack. I no longer get that hangry feeling and can fast for longer periods of time. In fact, I have to sometimes remind myself to break my fast and eat. I always tend to make things harder than they have to be, but not anymore. All I wanted was to feel good in my skin, to feel calm, feel happy, not always feel like I was at my wit's end. I wanted to be able to go through one day with the energy to keep up with my kiddo and not have a caffeine IV drip. I mean, I tried it all. I tried only eating plain chicken breasts, steamed veggies with a little bit of that Mrs. Dash stuff. I worked out 6 days a week just to get that so-called endorphins effect that I was supposed to get to lose weight, which never happened. I took caffeine pills, Cafedrine, to function during the day, and then I had to buy melatonin and Benadryl so that I could sleep at night. At some point, you just realize things need to change. You need to do something different to get different results, which entered exogenous ketones. It was when I saw a video similar to this. It was a video on YouTube by Ashley Salvatore where she was explaining what a 10-day experience was of ketones. I thought, you know what the heck? What do I have to lose? I was going to give it a try, but let me tell you this. I never looked back, nor have I ever regretted taking that leap of faith. I feel better than ever. I'm eating delicious foods and I only exercise when I want to, which is usually most days because I have all this extra energy. Best decision I ever made, and I will never, ever look back. Now, a 10-day experience of ketones, which puts your body into ketosis no matter what diet you follow and your body burns fat for energy, sounds like a no-brainer to me. It's time to put yourself first. You are worth it. I'll put a link below in the description if you want to learn more about ketones and what Pruvit products have to offer. Again, like I said, exogenous ketones are not required, but they have been an essential supplement in my ketogenic lifestyle, intermittent fasting, that I wanted to share and let you know how exogenous ketones have changed my life and why I have decided to incorporate them into my ketogenic intermittent fasting lifestyle. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If so, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to add a comment below letting us know if you've been in ketosis or are taking exogenous ketones. I also have a free Facebook group called Real Life Casual Keto where we help support those taking exogenous ketones or just living a low-carb ketogenic lifestyle. We share meal plans and recipes and educational material on all things keto. I'll also pop a link below if you want to join our keto support community. Take care, and I'll talk to you again real soon.